Hi everyone, I'm Chandan from Shakudo. Let's consider a scenario that happens in every organization. Your sales team sends you a CSV file with customer order data. For the purpose of this demo, we are assuming CSV. They need this accessible through an API so that their dashboards can pull the data. They want analytics, the normal stuff, top customers, revenue breakdown, sales performance metrics. I need all of this real quick because, well, there is always a deadline, right? All of us have seen something similar. I mean, this scenario or something similar. In a traditional approach, here's what happens. The data team receives the CSV and creates a ticket. This is for the backend engineering team. A backend developer needs to set up a database, design the schema, write API endpoints. Then they build query endpoints for filtering and analytics. They implement authentication and authorization. Then they deploy the service. This involves a backend developer, a DevOps engineer, and typically takes 2 to 3 weeks depending on the complexity. Well, that's the traditional approach. Now let me show you a different approach with Shakudo and Supabase, right? As you are aware, Shakudo is an operating system for data and AI. It brings together 250 plus best-in-class applications in one secured environment. What this means is no DevOps, no AI ops or ML ops, no server management, just tools that work. Supabase, on the other hand, is backend as a service platform. It's built on Postgres SQL, gives you a complete backend stack, databases, instant REST APIs, authentication, real-time subscriptions, file storage, and serverless functions. Let me show you this in action, right? So I'm on Shakudo platform. Here I go to Supabase. But before that, let me show you the CSV file. Let's assume that this is the file that is, it has orders from Q1 for a quarter. There are 25 rows over here. There are 25 orders that are here. This is something that is shared by the sales team, right? Going back to Supabase. So here I have, I have imported the CSV file in Supabase. So here, let me just search for the table. Here it is, right? Yeah, here you can see that this is 25 rows, clean data structure, order details, so customer information, all of that is available here. This is full PostgreSQL. There is full PostgreSQL underneath. So we get all database capabilities, indexes, constraints, foreign key, transactions, everything you'd expect from an enterprise database, right? And to get all of this there, here was very simple. Just pull the CSV file, right? And now let me show you something. I'll navigate to the API docs, right? You know, so here, let me just find the, so here you see, I have not written any backend code. So Supabase has automatically generate a complete REST API for this table. Full CRUD operations is instantly available. These are production ready APIs right now. What normally requires a backend developer considerable effort is automatically built as soon as I create that table, right? Now let's look at something interesting. So here is I'm in the SQL editor. I've opened it in a new tab, right? So, the sales team obviously needs insights from this data. So I have come here, I've just written this query, and as soon as I've run this, I am getting all these insights over here, right? So I have created this for top 5 customers, orders by region. So similarly, I can write multiple queries. Now, there is one requirement. Instead of running these queries manually, a dashboard is required, right? So, so that the queries are just a moment. Yeah. So that the queries are pulled automatically. So what I do is I can create a new query. I have written this query. I'll just put it here and I run this. So I have created a demo sales dashboard, right? So let me go to this thing and let me just refresh this. So if you see, demo sales dashboard has been created over here. And once I'm on this, I'm able to see this. So all the results come here. This is a dashboard that has been created. Similarly, if I go to API docs and I look at the, Yeah, demo sales dashboard. Here you see in real time during this demo, I just wrote one query and I have the API endpoints ready. This was all done during this. So from the CSV file to production ready APIs with built-in analytics, this has been done in minutes. The sales team's dashboard can be connected to these endpoints immediately to give the required view, right? So that is what Supabase can do on Shakudo. But the question is, why does Shakudo matter here? Why not go to Supabase directly, right? If you look at it, Shakudo allows deployment of Supabase in one click. So you don't require any infrastructure setup. You don't require any configuration complexity. Moreover, it's integrated with all of your data tools on one platform. We can connect this to Jupyter notebooks, Airflow pipelines, ML models, everything in one environment. On top of that, Shakudo provides enterprise security and governance across all tools. All your data stays within your infrastructure with full control. What it means is if you want, your data will not leave your infrastructure. It's all secured with all your governance controls. So this is the power of Supabase on Shakudo. Data teams can build production backends themselves without waiting for engineering resources from data to application in minutes and not weeks. Thank you.